Well, I've thought about it at times to do it at the end, but I really like doing it at the beginning of the year because it's a great welcome activity. Because so many of them get to know each other through this activity, and they're strangers at the beginning of the year, but all of a sudden they're having to touch my hands. They're having to put their faith in what I'm doing and the faith in the other kids and the other students in the class. And it's just a great activity to start off because you're starting off the year trusting each other. Don't panic. Don't panic. All right? You have to trust us. Okay? You have to trust us. In order for the activity to work, you have to trust us. And those of you who've had me for drama, you know I come up with crazy things, right? So you have to trust me in this activity. What we're going to do is we're going to blindfold you. Okay? Once we put the blindfold on you, I want you to sit quietly. Okay? I want you to sit quietly. Once we get everybody blindfolded, then we're going to tell you what to do today. Now, okay. So in other words, the lips will stop, and you will open the ears and listen to our voices. Do you hear my voice? Yes. To listen to our voices and trust us. Okay? Now, we're going to escort you and take you to a special place. Okay? So, again, you will have to trust us. Okay? Alright? You have to trust us to take you to this special place. Now, when we get you there, we will tell you what to do. And we need you to sit as quietly as possible. Okay? Alright? That's going to take a few minutes to get everybody where we want them because we have to take them individually. But I want you to listen. Come on this way. There you go. Up. Step up. Go in. Okay, stay up. Alright. Turn this way. Hold the lead, sit inside. Okay? There you go. Good job. Alright, follow me. Just relax. What has just happened to you is you were in a cave, and the cave collapsed. Now you are stuck inside the cave. Now, unfortunately, there's no way out. You can go ahead and take your blindfold off. Let's do it. All right. Okay. Now, what I want to do?
Escape.
Escape. Right. To escape. You want it out of this situation. Really, really bad. Okay? I'm scared of heights. And when I get up high, I'm thinking, I gotta get out of this situation as fast as I can. Or and I start hyperventilating and anxiety start going and all other good stuff. Okay? We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. But we have to figure out a way to get out of here as a team. Okay? There is one small opening up there at the front. You see it? Okay? One small opening. Now, we have to go single file through that one small opening. Okay? Now, that's what we're going to talk about. And I want you to think about this very, very seriously. And I want to hear from almost every one of you or every one of you in this situation. And as you go out this door, you're going to say, I am a good person. And from here on, self-esteem is going to stay high in our room. Okay? Will you do that for me? Make sure you take it.
I am a good person.
I am a good person.
Listen, okay? This activity is called the Cave-In activity, and it was created by the Teacher Cadet program. It was in the very first curriculum that I started with many years ago. ago. And they took it out and then they put it back in. I just kept it going all these years. The big trash bag you're looking at was not my idea. I stole it from a kindergarten teacher. She used it, and it would be a great idea for you to use in your classrooms when you start doing your field experience in April and March. It's called a reading bubble. And she actually used clear plastic. This is painter's plastic. She used the clear, and you just duct tape it together, and you put fans at the end of it, and it blows it up. But you got to kind of slit for them to get in and out. And she put pillows and things in there for her students to go in to read. And they like that. And then you can watch them because it's clear plastic, right? So you can see through it and watch them. It's a great activity. So use the idea. Steal from me. Anything you want, idea-wise, steal them. Take them. Okay? I don't mean steal, but, borrow and use them. All right? Sounds good? Did you like the activity?
Yes.
It's a great activity. And
It kind of made my other senses come alive more. It made me use my hearing more to recognize my surroundings instead of seeing everything.
I felt a little nervous at first, but I've known Mr. McKinney for a long time, and I knew I could trust him. It was a little bit scary though.
Well, Mr. McKinney asked me to trust him, and I've known him for 4 years now, and so it wasn't hard. But we didn't know maybe he was going to ask us some crazy thing to do, or and sometimes you don't know everyone in the room, so it's a little nervous trying to get to know everyone and be close to everyone.
The reason I start off with it because number one, when my students walk in, I want them to have a high level of self-esteem. And it teaches leadership skills as well, because you got to have leaders to get you in and out of this cave activity. Also, it's just fun. It gets to get the students where they're communicating with each other, and they're touching each other, and they're sitting close, and they're involved, and they become one tight-knit little family from the first day of school. Well, first thing is because they're this is their last year, their senior year, and they're fixing to go to college. And they're going to have to be able to form relationships with college students, and especially in the dorms, living together, because they've never had to live with strangers before. They've always been living in their own homes. But also, new relationships with college professors. It teaches them to be able to have the confidence to go out and do all that. And not be afraid to go and try something new. From what I saw today and from what I've seen in the past, they have anxieties, but you have to get them to trust you. And that's one of the things I want them to do from the day one is trust me. Trust me that I'm going to teach them what they need to know when they walk out of this classroom, whether they be teachers or not, whether they be parents or whether they be our new congressman, whether they be our new mayor or our governor or president of the United States. They will be able to do that job and to do it with confidence. And there are going to be those moments where they're going to have that sense of no sight. Where's the end of this problem at? How am I going to fix this? And they're going to have to be able to deal with those feelings. And